Hello and welcome. This is Gabrielle Spencer. Thank you for joining me today for this video short. Today I want to talk to you about attachment. Attachment to old patterns, old energy, old beliefs, things that are keeping you stuck and unhappy, things that are keeping you from realizing that in your now moment, there are things for you to be grateful for. Unfortunately, as much as we talk about gratitude and the need for gratitude, it's very hard to feel grateful when your mind is reminding you of all the circumstances that are going on in your life, all the potential for disaster, all the things that are not working. That is an old pattern. It's old beliefs that are replaying themselves. And even after doing energetic healing work, you might still find that these fears and thoughts are still happening to you. And don't you wonder why? Because you thought that by releasing them, that was going to be enough. The answer is more than one answer. Okay? So it is a multidimensional answer. That there's something in the multidimensional consciousness that is you that still needs to be healed and released, and it's coming up for you to recognize that and to do the work to release it. That is the purpose of connecting with a multidimensional healer, somebody who has the ability to tap into higher and higher dimensions and lower dimensions to assist you to release whatever it is that is keeping you from being able to let go of those old patterns and beliefs that we desperately want to let go of. The problem with desperation, whether it's desperate because you want a better situation or you want to be released from an old cycle, that desperation creates its own limits, its own issues that are new and then compound the old. So basically, you're repeating the old and compounding it with new stuff. And that's why it doesn't seem to go away. That's what keeps that cycle in repeat mode. And I know the repeat mode is horrible. It's horrible for everybody. And then we get depressed and stressed and anxious because we are trying really hard in order to get things to change. Unfortunately, again, when we are in trying mode or doing, that is our mind. We've just then given the power back to our mind and its interpretation and filter of what is going on around us, what's happening, if something's happening that's good or bad or what have you. It's very hard for all the aspects of higher vibrational living to come into play when our mind is repeating to us how we are failing or are not getting our way or not getting what we need or want. Then that sets you up to feel abandoned by God, by source and universal energy. And you wonder what you're doing wrong, what's happening that you're not getting anywhere and you're not getting what it is that you keep requesting. So there is an easier way out of the cycle. And it is, of course, that you have to unplug from the lower consciousness of the mass consciousness of this dense third dimension. The lower third dimensional mass consciousness is based on victim and victimizer. You are a victim and a victimizer. None of us are just one thing. We all play all the roles. Okay, so for one person, you might feel like you're their victim. And to somebody else, they might feel like you're the victimizer. It just depends on the scenario, right? Nobody is 100% either way. The problem is that in lower mass consciousness, we are always reinforcing this idea that somehow we aren't good enough. We are not worthy. We are a victim. We're not getting our way. We're not deserving. It is very difficult to have true gratitude and the frequency of gratitude if all that is really going on within you is your mind is saying, okay, I have to be grateful. I'm just going to keep reminding myself to be grateful. It doesn't work. And as you already know, it doesn't work. Instead, it just probably makes you feel even more ungrateful because it doesn't feel real to you. And when something isn't real, you don't believe it. And when you don't believe it, you're lacking that energetic behind it of faith. You have to believe it's possible to have faith in it. Having faith, trust, and being in alignment with it are your keys to leaving that lower dimensional mass consciousness belief system and patterns of victim-victimizer. You have to know within you that you love and accept yourself and that you forgive yourself. Now, in this video short, I have given you a lot to contemplate. And the most important thing I'd like to offer you is to go to my main website, GabrielleSpencer.com, and get the free MP3 called Prosperity Through Forgiveness. This amazing recording will help you to release many layers within yourself and within your multidimensional consciousness to be able to forgive yourself, to forgive God, and to forgive all those, and to ask forgiveness from those who have played the victim-victimizer role in your life and you in theirs. This is very important as far as releasing these beliefs and patterns and replacing them with trust, belief, faith, and being in alignment with your soul's highest purpose. It is through your soul's highest purpose that you get into the flow of wealth and abundance in your life. So with that, I thank you for being here, and I send you much love from my heart to yours and wish you the most amazing and prosperous day, week, and year. Much love.